relationship like your relationship goes, man, cats out here hustling you, they're swindling you, or you using the pro-black shit like your boy Umar. I've been telling people for years about Umar. Umar's fake. Always reference back to post I made on Facebook about Umar being fake, and you should saw the motherfuckers come after me like I said something wrong. Man, you go down another brother like that. How you go down another brother? Man, Umar is fake. He's a swindler, man. If you want to know if he's a swindler or not, ask the motherfucker where his school at. Ask the nigga where his school is at. Ask Umar where his school at. Where at, bro? What? Where's the money? Where is the money that you collected for the school? He ain't been transparent about money. I was happy when Lord Jamal got in his ass about that on the Yadameen podcast. The motherfucker's been swindling y'all for years. If you donated money to him, you's a fucking fool, man. A lot of people don't have that spirit of discernment, man. They don't. You can't. A lot of people, man. I see why people fall, man. Motherfucker come talking with a shiny suit, talking slick and talking all this good shit. Motherfuckers just seem like they fall for it. And I seen that so many times, man. You could tell, like, you'll sit there like, damn, this nigga is fake. But motherfuckers will fall for this nigga, and you'll be like, yo, this nigga is a bullshitter. He's trying to hustle you. And that's the same thing I felt about Derek Jackson, man. Listen, man, any real man would tell you this. It's certain men, it's certain cats run certain type of game with women. All right. You got the cats that just don't give a fuck and will just tell you the truth and be honest with you and shit. I fall in that category. And it's sometimes at a fault sometimes. I'm going to just be really honest with you and tell you the truth. You know, I ain't got no game. I put it like that. I don't got no game. I just tell you the truth, baby. I'm going to tell you the real shit. Hey, I may not be better than your last boyfriend and shit. I don't know. I don't know the circumstances in that. But I can tell you, all I can do is what I can do. I ain't saying I'm the perfect guy. I fuck up. Yes, I do. But I'm not, hey, man, if I'm into you, I'm into you and I'm rolling with you. Okay? Then you got them dudes like Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson to me is that simp cake game, caking up game. And what I mean by that nigga's the type of dude, he gonna tell women, yeah, girl, it ain't, that man ain't no good. That man ain't shit. You deserve better. He want to sit around and play video games all day. You need to tell him he need to be a real man. First of all, let me tell you about this video game shit. I play games. That don't mean something's wrong with you. And if women, y'all have a problem with a dude who play video games, first of all, I don't play all day. I play when I get a chance. And it ain't and I don't play a lot because, I'm fucking busy. You see, I've been so busy, I can't even record a podcast. Finally, we on spring break, I got the chance. But what I'm saying is this, man. Y'all, listen, man. Dudes like Derek Jackson tells you what you want to hear. You always be wary of the dude that tells you what you want to hear. You don't need yes men in your crew. You need people in your crew or people around you or surrounded by people that's gonna tell you some real shit. That's gonna tell you, be honest with you. Like, look, man, girl, you need the reason you ain't got a man. You ain't working on yourself. Let yourself go. You ain't the Shakita from the 90s or you ain't the Shantae from the 90s. Goddamn, girl, you done fell the fuck off. And motherfuckers don't want to hear that. Motherfuckers rather hear it's somebody else's fault instead of taking responsibility for their actions and shit. I take responsibility for my actions. I tell you, when I fuck up, I tell you I fucked up. I fucked up. And I'm not going, I did some fucked up shit. I don't do it a lot, but yeah, I fucked up. I take responsibility for my actions. I take accountability for my actions. What we have is a motherfucker who try to put the accountability on other people. It's never the woman's fault. It's always Derek Jackson. That man ain't no good. That man eat the last slice of pizza. If he eat the last slice of pizza and didn't ask you, did you want half of it? That nigga ain't no good. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Listen, man. Cats like that are the worst. You just can't get a... Listen, man. All they do... Niggas like Derek Jackson, why they ain't shit. Him. What's the other motherfucker? Fair Gray. Them type of dudes, man. This is my problem with them, man. Instead of telling, hey, man, once you take accountability for your action, it ain't that no man wants you. Most of the time, it's the man that you want don't want you. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all feel what Drake? Man, you got to feel what I'm saying, bro. It's not that no man wants you. It's the man that you want. The men that you want don't want you. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all hear me? That's what it is with a lot of these women and a lot of men. It ain't that ain't no good women out here, ain't no good men out here. It's just the men that you want and the women that you want don't want your ass. Okay? And the thing about it is this world is so big that you probably find something that you want. You'll probably find what you want. And that's my problem with him, man. And he's always trying to blame, like, girl, he don't want you. That nigga crazy. Man, I knew the dude was hustling the game and running game. And the other problem I have with him is him and his wife doing that fucking Facebook Live or IG, where the fuck they were, man. Listen, man, why are you telling all your business? That is something in y'all relationship y'all need to work on. Don't nobody need to know about that shit. If you have some infidelities, that's between you and your wife to work out. You don't have to get on. I mean, cats be feeling like they have to tell everything. No, you don't. It's coming out. You don't need to address it. You don't need to address it. Because like I told you, people's attention spans are very, very, very minute. They're very small. They're very limited. Listen, man, you getting some bullshit. What you need to do is shut the fuck up and lay low for a while. Lay low. Don't mention about it. People gonna grill your ass. Yeah, they gonna light your ass up. The jokes, the memes, and all that shit's gonna come. About a couple of weeks. Then when something else pop up in the news cycle, ain't nobody gonna be thinking about you. I done seen it happen so much. I done seen that happen so much, man. You chill the fuck out, shut the fuck up, lay low, man, people will forget about you, man. I'm not lying, man. I'm so true, man. I'm telling you. People ain't gonna remember shit. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna remember the shit. People ain't gonna remember shit. Just like, Pastor, what's the dude, John Gray, and motherfuckers ain't thinking about this shit no more. Kirk Franklin. I could do Kirk Franklin. When Kirk Franklin went off on his motherfucking son, people ain't talking about it no more. So, shut the fuck up, lay low. You deal with your marriage. You don't deal with your marriage in the public. You deal with your marriage with you and the woman you took, or the woman or man you took vows with. That's how I feel. You don't have to go on live in front of everybody and tell, so what? Women are coming out. So what? And to the people that come out, so what? You fucked him. So what? So what? So what? Everybody knew he wasn't shit. I could have told you Derrick Jackson wasn't shit. Everybody knew he was running game. He was hustling. Who didn't know that shit? I knew that. Like, man, I see through. Any real man would tell you, when he first saw Derrick Jackson, like, oh, this nigga run that game. He running that simp game where he trying to cater to women to get pussy points. That's all he was doing. That's all he was doing, to get pussy points from the women, by saying, girl, he bad. That man ain't shit for treating you like that. I seen that. Man. But I just felt like he didn't need to go live and go public with him and his wife doing the video and explain himself. What the fuck you explaining to us for? You got to explain to that woman. It ain't no need for us to share it with the world. So what? They make your accusation, let them make it, lay low, shut the fuck up, and the shit will go away. Okay? But you and your wife have to deal with that, and I felt like that you and her should have dealt with that in private. Deal with that shit in private. Why are you dealing with that with social media? It ain't none of our business. That's y'all marriage. See, that's one thing about me, man. You never know who I'm gonna mess with. You never know what I'm going through, because I'm not about to put it out there. It ain't for everybody. And personally, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I had somebody ask me, like, what if you and your friends, like if Devin, if you told Devin about a situation and he said it ain't, listen, this is about me and my friends, Devin, Marcus, and T. This is about us. We come to each other, we talk to each other, but ultimately it's our decision. You know what I'm saying? Devin give me advice. I can give Devin advice. I can give Marcus advice. Marcus can give me advice. T can give me advice. I can give T advice. But ultimately, it's the man's decision. He's an adult. We give each other advice, but he's an adult. It's his decision what he's going to do. If it's a woman around and we feel like, oh, man, if you feel like she ain't no good, but, hey, man, my man feeling her, hey, man, go ahead. Bottom line, it's his decision. You know what I'm saying? It's his decision. No matter what we think, bottom line, it's our decision. We're all individuals. So I just feel as if Derrick Jackson and his wife should have dealt with that within the walls of their home, in their relationship. Your relationship is not nobody's business. Like, I don't give a fuck when nobody thinks about what goes on with me and my girl, or I don't give a fuck because it ain't their business. It's our business. And if we can deal with it, why the fuck I care about somebody else deal with it? And half the time, half the motherfuckers are telling you, man, fuck that nigga, it ain't shit. They going through all types of bullshit. They done put up with all types of bullshit with men. Most of the time, shit. Now, ain't most of the time, all the time. They done went through all types of bullshit. Nigga done did them dirty like a motherfucker, but yet they can tell you about your situation. And that's what it always is. It's always a motherfucker that's fucked up or in a fucked up situation can tell you, can give you advice about your situation. And like, man, get the fuck out of here. That's why I don't give a fuck about what somebody says, man. And I don't know why y'all women was listening to Derek Jackson anyway. You know some women's gonna throw him some pussy. Come on, man. He had 4 million followers and shit. Come on, man. Y'all listen to this dude in this car. They said he was in his car. He was going to a bitch's house. But man, listen, man. I mean, cats like that you always gotta be aware of, man. Cats that be fake, that be you know what I'm saying, that do that type shit, that always doing that shit with Derek Jackson. Man, them dudes usually are the worst motherfuckers. I don't know why people don't get this by now. I'm telling you, with the church hustle, the Jesus hustle people, when you see motherfucker always amen, praising the Lord, I'm always weary of that person. People are always trying to put on this good image. I'm always weary of that person, man. Like Chris Rock said, and I always says this joke. Chris Rock said, you show me a person that ain't never said shit, I show you a person that's full of shit. And I really will, man. You see a motherfucker that's full of shit. And a lot of people be full of shit, man. I don't know why people don't get, man, when a motherfucker try to insinuate that they're good and try to, oh, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Man, listen, they're not, they ain't shit. Be wary of them. Have your radar up, have your antennas up, because that motherfucker's not a good person. I learned this all through life, man. Now I meet somebody, man, they super holy roller. Man, them motherfuckers probably the worst people you'll ever meet. I'm so for real. So for real, man. So when Derek Jackson came with this relationship guru game, I knew he was shit. And my thing with Steve Harvey is, y'all motherfuckers is really listening to Steve Harvey, and this motherfucker cheated on his second wife with his third wife. Like, think about that goofy shit. So y'all really was believing this nigga? Man, get y'all goofy ass up out of here, man. Everybody knew Jerry Jackson was out here fucking hoes, man. I could tell just by the game he was running. The game he was running, man. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, dude, keep your relationship out these fucking social media streets. Keep your marriages, keep your relationships out of the streets. It ain't for everybody's interpretation. A relationship is between you and that person. It's not between you, the person, Instagram, Facebook, fucking Twitter, Snapchat. It's for you and that person you're with. I don't like that, man. Listen, man, each his own, but it's super lame when you putting your relationship in the streets and then get mad when people say shit, but you put it out there for people to judge. That's why when I'm in a relationship, you never know, because I'm going to put it out there on Instagram, Facebook, it up, because it's not for everybody. My relationship is for me and that person. You dig what I'm saying? Man, it's good to be back. It's episode 107. I had to come back. The podcast gang need me, baby. They need me. They now need Dre Clark. For those that miss me, I appreciate y'all. So I had to hit y'all a podcast. And guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to hit y'all with another podcast this Friday. The next podcast, man, is going to be, I'm going to just do it about how I feel about the Derek Chauvin trial. You know, his murder of George Floyd. That's the next podcast. I'm going to drop that on Friday, man. You know, as always, man, you can reach me at Dre Clark on Facebook, the No Apology Podcast Facebook page, the Dre Clark Comedy Invasion Facebook page, Big Bad Dre 77 on Instagram, Dre Clark Comedy at Someone Had to Lose on Twitter, the Andre Clark Comedy YouTube channel. Also, if you're a promoter, you want to book me, you can reach me at andreclarkcomedy@gmail.com. I know shit's opening back up, and we're going to get it going. And also, man, watch out for this my upcoming comedy album. First one I'm doing independently with Westwood Records, my boy Mark P. We're going to do A Man in This Comedy. My comedy album, I put snippets out there. You can go check them out on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and all that. And as always, man, as I tell you, man, I had to come back, y'all. And it's good to be back. I'm out.